My God, I hate drugs. I am commending our troops of the Republic of the Philippines on the ground for your relentless effort and determination in our goal to retake the city of Marawi from the Maote group and the other local terrorist groups. I joined the operating troops which carry on under our objective of wiping out these enemies of the state and the people has been achieved. I urge you to remain steadfast and alert as martial law in Mindanao will remain in effect to counter the persistent threat of terrorism and insurgency. The people of Marawi will also need your assistance as they rebuild their lives and homes once our military operations come to a conclusion. By fulfilling this, we must not let our guards down against the emergence of terrorism and banditry in the area. Let us also honor and remember our fallen comrades. May their courage and bravery remind us of the sacrifices asked of us as we go about the task of building a peaceful nation. Government assures all the wounded and all the bereaved families that their needs will be attended to. The nation will never neglect the heroes of our republic. Let us all continue to strive to build a stable, orderly, and progressive society. Continue to work to make our shared dream a genuine and lasting peace a reality. Continue to serve our country and the Filipinos. My salute goes to all of you there. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Hindi ko kayo kalimutan at hindi ko kayo pababayaan.
Okay, this is what's happening in Marawi now. So the area of conflict is actually this central business district, itong lugar na to. And according to the commander on the ground, General Galvez, yesterday, they still have to clear 1,500 houses and buildings. And at the rate of clearing of 70 to 100 houses per day, it will take them some time to clear the area. Now, this area around, this is where the capital is, MSU. I think these areas are not actually affected by fighting, and we may allow the residents to go back to their houses here, because after being away from their houses for more than 1 month, then I think everybody wants to go back to their homes, rebuild it kung nasira, and of course it's always comfortable to be going back to your homes. So this is the area that we are going, that may take a lot of time for recovery and rehabilitation, because there are lots of buildings destroyed because of our aerial bombings, and also because of the actions of the enemy, blowing up buildings as well and burning houses. So we now have a mechanism for as long as tumigil na yung bakbakan dyan, mag-start na kami ng rehabilitation. In fact, we may be, if with this document, we can now maybe start stockpiling construction materials for the rehabilitation of Marawi. We already have one engineering brigade, army brigade, who is on standby, who will go there immediately once the fighting stops to start rebuilding the infrastructure of the city. Lights, water, roads, bridges that were destroyed, if there were any, and rebuilding of houses and buildings of the government. Now, the President has decided to also help in the rebuilding of private homes that were destroyed during the conflict. One of the things that we would like to restore immediately are the stores, so that when the residents go back, then they have places to buy their provisions. Also the banks, if we can restore the bank so that the banking system or the businesses of the area will resume. So that's the idea. We will involve the local government leaders there, the mayors, the governors, the barangay captains, because we are going to establish a defense mechanism here so that the event of the past month in Marawi will not be repeated. So from there, maybe we can entertain questions from you.
First question, Pia Ranyada, Rappler. Microphone.
Good morning, sir. Sir, the President always says that he will depend on the security officials on his decision to lift martial law. So at this point, sir, given the situation in Marawi and Mindanao, would you say that security officials or yourself will recommend to the President to lift martial law?
We'll wait for a couple of weeks more so that we will see the real picture. We don't have yet the necessary information to recommend the continuation or not of martial law.
Sir, also we want to ask about information about Isnilon Hapilon. Can you just verify reports that he has left Marawi? Where is he now?
According to our latest info, he's still inside Marawi. In fact, there is an information we got this morning that he is hiding in one of the mosques there in Marawi. I think this is maybe correct because we also have people watching his arrival in Basilan. There were 3 fighters from Marawi that arrived in Basilan more than a week ago, but Isnilon was not one of them. So we still believe that he is still in Marawi.
Henry Uri, DCRH. Pia, can you pass the microphone, please?
Secretary, good morning. Yung binanggit nyo lang po sa mga private homes, tutulungan din ng gobyerno para maibangon muli. Can you go on details of that? Paano pong proseso? Magkano ang pwedeng maitulong sa kanila para maitayo ulit yung bahay? At same as old structures ba yung gagawin ninyo? O pwedeng sa kanila na manggaling yung mga bagong designs? Dun sa mga...
Tingnan natin muna. Tingnan natin kung ano yung... kung yung sira pwede pang i-repair o kung bagong structure na. So we'll wait for the assessment and survey of the engineering brigade, engineering people, so that we can decide properly. Pero yung mga bahay dyan na nasiraan lang ng pintuan, I think because what we will do is just provide them with the materials tsaka help from our carpenters to help them restore their houses. I believe that a lot of those houses are still livable. All you need is a little bit of repair, except yung this central business district here that are actually talagang gibang-gibayan eh. That is where we are going to spend a lot of resources and time to restore them to their previous
So may pondo na ho ba tayong nakita after assessment? Kahit ballpark figure lang?
Yung pondo na in-approve ni Presidente is 20 billion. Yun ang kanyang sinabi na rehabilitation fund ng Marawi. Isa pa pala, the DSWD is planning to put up 10 cities for the evacuees so that they can move from Iligan to Marawi. Maybe the people that we are going to put in the 10 cities will be those whose houses have been destroyed completely. But for those who are still livable, then I think they can go back to their houses. Kung hindi man sila nakatira sa bahay nila, then they can pitch tent beside their house kasi alam niyo naman, kahit ako, kung taga rito ako, at hindi naman sira yung bahay ko, I can go there and live with a tent sa tabi ng bahay ko so I can start rebuilding my home and cleaning it.
Secretary, correction lang po, 20 billion, right? Ano po?
20 billion
20
pesos.
billion pesos, okay.
Oo.
Kasama na ho dyan yung mga establishment na nag-iba itong bagong pabahay assistance ninyo. Kasama na ho lahat doon sa 20 billion.
Kasama na dyan, but we do not know if that is enough already. So maybe the government should be prepared to add some more if there is, kung kulang yun.
Last question, may pondo ho ba tayong inaasahan from the United States on rehabilitations?
We do not know yet, but we have already